This podcast is not for human consumption. The views and opinions expressed are for the rehabilitation of dysfunctional West Coast, high-altitude underwater Florida hairless sea monkeys with disabilities. Enjoy the ride.
Hell yeah.
You know, you can definitely tell I'm a heavy guy because we can make coffee in our planes while we're flying.
That's nice. Wow.
And your little microwaves and your fucking urinals and shit in there.
Just saying, man.
You're just jealous, bro.
We don't have
There's only
coffee on the flight line.
Two types of airplanes,
monsters.
fighters and targets. All right. So I just got to reiterate that. Fighters and targets. That's it.
Nice saying that. I heard you say that because we got a heavy guy that just came to our unit and he was talking shit. And I was like, you know what I heard the other day? And I'm going to let you know right now.
Hell yeah.
There's only two kinds of planes.
That's what's up. We fly fast. Fuck shit up.
Yeah, well, I've only worked on fighters, so.
Really? Hey, everybody. Welcome to Keys to the Jet. I'm Red, and you guys know the rest of the people. I can't talk today. It's Saturday.
You haven't been on in like 2 weeks, so do you
I
remember
know
how to do this?
I started this new shift, bro. I'm doing the 312s now instead of the whole like 540 or 980.
Hang on, I got tissues somewhere around here.
Can you pass them over? Pass them over?
Yeah.
This for you.
12-hour shifts. Is that the first time you've done 12-hour shifts since you were doing real aircraft maintenance stuff?
Yeah, since like 2019, since I deployed.
Oh.
So it's a few years. It's been a minute.
It's a little rough when you get older.
Yeah, cushy desk job here. Being a janitor. Oops.
I was gonna say before you hit record it, if we at least talk to her, tell her like a little bit about us before we get into the podcast. But you ran right in there.
Send it. Let's go.
That's cool. I can do that. I work on so I'm engine shop. I work on 16 right now. GEs though. I don't know. I just started. They're F100 110s. Of the F110s. Okay. Yeah. No, I just started working on them like about 4 months ago. Yeah. So I first started working on Pratt's, on the Pratt and Whitney's. So on those, it was the F100s, 16s, and then we transitioned to 15s, but it's the same engine. So I was Pratt's like all my life till I moved.
Hell and then, 15s.
That's my favorite. I hate the 16s.
That's Sorry. What's up. If your tails ain't split.
Yeah, it's so dumb. I hate working on this jet. Everything about it is so dumb.
Everybody hates 16s.
It's like they took a little tiny wind-up toy and then tried to stuff everything all into like one tiny space. And
nothing makes sense. It doesn't make sense. I changed something out the other day. I don't even know what it's called. Like I'm just learning. So I'm at 7 level. I transferred units and I came to my new unit as a 7 level, like fully qualified, right? So they're like, oh, we don't need to teach you shit. So they just sent me out there to do stuff, and I don't even know what it's called. I changed a part yesterday, EMSC. I don't know what's on top of the jet. I like rolled down the jet. It was really embarrassing, but nobody told me. Yeah, it's really slippery up there.
Yeah.
But it's just two screws, and it's so fucking stupid. Like really, everything is so stupid on this.
Wait, are you still in?
Yes.
Okay,
that's awesome. So I apologize if you guys want to introduce yourselves too. They all knew me, and then we'll go. We can introduce our guest.
So I guess I'll start since nobody likes trash haulers. But I'm Rhino. I did 10 years active duty. I started on C-130s, E's, H's, J's, and then I got force transferred. Yeah, over to the F-30
into awesome.
Force cross trained. There it is. Force cross trained. It's basically AFPC came in and they were like, tough shit, you're going. And there's nothing you can do about it. So like 700 people in my unit. So I went to the F-35 at Edwards. I spent the last 4.5, almost 5 years there on the operational test side. Got out, didn't do anything, and then I started working for a company as a janitor.
Running Zimbabwe's.
Yeah, running Zimbabwe's. So that's me.
That's him. And I'm Blackbeard. I don't know. I guess we're doing a little short thing about us.
Yeah.
Since Rhino decided this.
Yeah, because if you
he doesn't know us.
If you'd like to, Betty Rogue, if you'd like to record on your end too, so that way if you want to use part of it for your podcast, you can as well. You're very welcome to if you'd like to.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that then. Let me set up real quick. Sorry.
That way we can if you want to, it's a dual kind of thing here. So, We're both.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably should have said that before I press record, but like I said, I kind of go off the rails sometimes. And
Sorry, he's new.
It's cool.
I just woke up, man. All right, I just woke up.
You got
I'm
it.
just gonna press record and then just like you do snippets of whatever. And
Cool.
Stuff. All right.
Yeah, you can definitely tell we're not in anymore.
Yes.
Yeah, especially Jay, especially Blackbeard.
Especially Blackbeard.
But
Hell
I'm
yeah.
Blackbeard. I joined back in, when was it? 03. Crew chief the whole time. 15s, 22s. Got out. Started working for a company for 10-ish years. On the 35, doing janitorial stuff.
Yeah.
And now I sit at home, unemployed.
Woo.
Yeah.
Hell
Living
yeah.
it.
Hell yeah. And I'm Red. I went in back in 2005 on 15s. Got out.
Did you say 95?
No, not the 1900s.
Oh, damn.
I am not the mayor. Speaking of, he's been giving me shit. That butterscotch bandit.
Butterscotches.
Give me your butterscotch. So if you listen before, we have a buddy called Mayor, have a friend called Mayor. We like to make fun of him because he joined in the 1990s. We call it the late 1900s. Talk about him giving out butterscotches to little kids with his walker.
Dude's only been on A10s. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's fun. No, he's been on MQ1s
I
and
like
MQ9s as well. He'll be on next week. Yeah, next week.
Oh,
Just
cool.
talk to him. So yeah, I joined in 2005. I was a F-15 crew chief. I did 6 years, got out, came over here to where I janitorialize a hangar.
So stinky over there. Got to clean it up.
It's very stinky. Very stinky.
Cool. That's cool. I already told you guys a little bit about myself. So I enlisted in 09.
09.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, 09, and I know a lot of people. You guys know you guys were all. So this is the first time like I'm talking to people that were actually in the military. So it's kind of
Really?
cool. I don't have to explain like, oh, I was back shop. Like you guys know what that means,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from 09 all the way to like 2003, I was back shop. We had 16s, but I never like was on the flight line with them. And then, no, I think I did my math wrong. Yeah, 2013. That's what I meant. So 2014, that's when I started working on F-15s and actually like cross-trained. Well, not cross-trained, but you know what I mean. Like they sent me TDY somewhere to go learn how to work on 15s. And I like was strictly flight line crew after that. And my has never been better. So I worked on 15 for about, I don't know, 8 years. Then I did the thing where you meet a guy and then you quit your job. So I did that, moved to Guam. Lived in Guam, took a break for about 2 years. And then we moved back to the States and I couldn't find a job anywhere here. So I started working at a civilian company. So it was like my first time having a job in like 10 years. In the civilian sector, and I got a job working on the J-85 engines for the T-39s or T-59s. Yeah, the trainer jets.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool. Those were GE engines. And then I finally got a job here I finally re-enlisted at my current unit, and now I'm back on 16th again, but this time on flightline, and it's GE engines. So yeah, it's cool. I like it. I'm like a Red X, borescope, intake and exhaust, all the good shit. Engine run, high power run. Yeah.
Sweet. What's been your favorite station so far?
Well, I don't know if it counts because I wasn't actually in at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I loved Guam.
Guam?
Yeah.
Did you mess with the little Mikey messed with the snake out there, right? Remember where he was messing with the snake? Like one of the deadliest snakes out there. Remember we were talking.
It wasn't at Guam. That was at the Azores.
Yeah, they just got brown.
I thought it was in Guam.
No, that was Guam.
Yeah, he
They
said
were pig hunting. Yeah, they used to go pig hunting out there.
Yeah, like
Guam,
a brown
when we would
tree
deploy
snake
out
or
there.
some shit, and he was out fucking around with it.
It's not deadly.
But it's little Mikey. It's little Mikey.
Bitch. That's what she said.
But it's little Mikey. I mean, are we sure it was actually a brown tree snake or was it a trouser schnauzer? Like, you know what I mean? Like
could have
been both. Knowing Mikey, it could have been both.
But that's pretty cool because Red was gone for a while. He did that thing where you meet a guy and you leave and stuff. So he came back. You can see his hair's longer and
Yeah.
his skin's all, nice and soft now.
Mhm.
Moisturized.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cuter.
that's cool.
Cuter today. Fuck you.
So you were back shop and Flightline, and it kind of sounds like you like the Flightline better.
Oh, a lot more. Yeah. When I was back shop, like, it was, obviously strictly just engines. And then once I transitioned to the 15s and they put me on the Flightline crew, it was everything from E&E to hydro to avionics. You just learn a little bit about everything, especially the more qualifications that you get. So you just become like a well-rounded mechanic.
On 15s, was it C's and D's or E's? I'm going to guess D's. So
D's and E's. D's and E's.
I'm going to try and guess where you were.
No, don't.
There's Mo.
Try and guess where you were.
Mo have both?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay. I was going to say Shady J. No. Okay. All right.
It's
I guess
secret.
wrong because they only have four. They only have 4 E model squadrons. They don't have any D's, right?
I don't know now.
Shady J. Yeah. Well, hey, dude, 15 guy, bro. That's what's up. I just like 15s. Okay. So, do you have any funny TDY stories? Do you have any funny?
Oh, God.
Hold up.
stories?
Don't get in those yet. What made you?
Whoa.
What? Yeah, you were
Mr.
horrible.
Structure over there.
He's interrupting me like I interrupt them. It's a fucking asshole.
Okay.
Red
so
will
what
always
you
interrupt people.
what
I
you
do. I
don't,
love it.
He's he is the red ball of our group. But what you don't see is after this, he'll be like, that was not great. We should have had a structure.
Listen, I never say that.
Bullshit. I got text messages. I got a whole
Never got it on
thread.
recording. You can't fucking prove it.
But
Pixar, it didn't happen, bro.
So we were Red. So a little backstory. Red and I were talking for a couple months about
like 3 months, dude.
Like just sitting there every day. We'd meet up at work and touch hands and share mops, and
Pinkies.
and we were like, we should do a podcast. And then all of a sudden here we are doing this. But what gave you your inspiration? Like what made you think like, I want to come up with a podcast for maintainers? Like what was the backstory behind that?
Oh yeah, please talk about your podcast. That's fucking great. I'm glad we found it. It's fucking rad.
I appreciate that
structure, right?
Yeah,
Thank
I appreciate all the support.
Thank you. You're doing really good.
No, I really do appreciate it, all the positivity. So the main reason why I started my podcast, which is part of the reason why I want to remain anonymous, is because, obviously I'm a lady in the engine shop and I've been doing this for 14 years. And even currently, like 14 years later, after the first time I saw a jet, like I'm still struggling to find my place amongst my peers. Nobody likes talking about it. There's a huge stigma about being a woman in maintenance. Nobody likes to talk about the stuff that we go through. And I've always felt isolated and alone, especially when it comes to like camaraderie and having that family, I've never was a part of that in 14 years. And so I like talking jets. I like talking wrenches, and I'm a lady. So I decided to start a podcast and maybe hopefully reach out to other women that are feeling the way I do. And we can talk shop.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's a good way
awesome
to get people together. It sucks that there's no like feeling of camaraderie, especially after 14 years. Like the military is like supposed to be that one place, like at least that I feel, one of the places where it's like,
holy moly, it's fab.
Oh shit.
Well, hang on. It's going to be 10 minutes before it goes
there
on.
he is.
Oh, there he is.
He's muted.
You got to turn your
We
mute.
can't hear him.
You got to turn your mic on though. That kind of helps.
Did you say steak?
Sorry, he hasn't been on in like a month.
Longer than that.
Are you there?
Are you okay?
Hello, Fab.
Blink twice. Blink twice if you're okay. Did
We
someone
thought-
kidnap you?
We thought he was here, but he's really
It's Timmy
not.
in the well. We need a
You
specialist.
could definitely tell he was
Need a
not trained in
specialist?
avionics.
we need a pointy head.
He was not a specialist, that's for sure.
Nope. He's like hammer screwdriver.
It's in the computer.
Hello.
Turn it
What
up.
now? Oh,
The mouse.
got me?
A little bit higher. Can you turn it up?
I don't know.
It's a
Where's your
gaming
microphone,
headset.
dude? What happened? Did you pawn it?
This fucking thing's not working. No, it's been too long.
There he is. There he is. What's up, buddy?
Not much.
How the hell are you?
How y'all doing? I ain't seen y'all in a minute.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's been like how many months?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Long
How's
time.
your arm, motherfucker?
May? It's kind of nasty. I don't know if you see it.
Dang, dude. That's pretty good. I like it. It's
Yeah.
better.
It's fun.
Better. Can you
You
move
smell
your
it from
arm
here.
more?
No, I can't. Like, I can't go straight with it. It fucking sucks.
I know you have a problem going straight, but
Yeah, I like to
Never been that
No.
way.
live my life in crookedness. You know, I'm not gay,
Our-
but $20 is $20. So
Our poor guest is like, all right, this is
It's 2023,
Bu-
dude.
bunch of crew
Tis the
chiefs.
season.
Yeah. You probably heard this story yesterday.
That's weird though. You know, Fab. I'm glad Fab came on. You know, we found another guest, and she came on right away, and it's been 6 months for Fab. And he's
Yeah.
he's a co-founder,
you know, long time listener, second time
Yeah.
caller.
long time listener. Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, since you were interrupted, continue.
Oh, sorry. Don't
Oh.
mind my
No,
random
no worries.
presence.
Okay. I mean, you're gonna buy tacos for everybody, right? Because you're late.
Yeah, I got you.
Dude, I'm down for
DoorDash will
tacos,
be
bro.
there in
Let's
20.
go. Let's go.
Well,
Down
look,
for-
okay, so, yeah, I was telling you guys like why I started my podcast. But that's pretty much it. And you know what? You guys actually motivated me. Because I got discouraged. I got really discouraged. I felt like, you know what, nobody's gonna want to listen to this. You know, like, let's be real. How many female maintainers are there? How many of them listen to podcasts? You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped posting. Like I haven't posted an episode in about, I don't know, a month or two maybe.
Yeah,
But-
since May, right? With
Yeah.
with Big Booty Judy.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
funny. Okay, that's super funny, right? Because like it's super rare. I met her because she transferred to my unit when I was on 15s from another unit. So like out of all the rarities, I find the only other female engine mechanic that I know, and she was in my shop. And then so she left to another unit. She was only there for like 4 years. And then after that, I left as well. So when I decided to reenlist, it happened to be at her unit.
Damn, hell yeah.
Right?
That always sucks when your friends PCS, man. Like you're like fucking together for years, chilling, drinking
Yeah.
beers, fucking shit up on the flight line, and then they're like, "Hey, man, I got PCS. I got orders, dude." You're like, "Fuck."
Well, she was like the only other female
Not cool,
mechanic I
man.
knew too. And it's okay, this is gonna sound really, really bad because I'm all about like, yeah, women and whatnot. But for some reason, I always had issues with like other ladies that weren't in maintenance. Like we just weren't on the same brainwave.
Mhm.
And so I had no friends. I had like no friends whatsoever. So when she came in, I'm like, fuck yeah,
That's what's
you're a
up.
lady. And
Hell
you
yeah.
work on jets too. That's awesome.
Hell yeah, let's go take shots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
well, you know, when we first started too, and we were kind of like, man, you know, we don't know that many people. Are we gonna get it out there or whatever? Are people gonna listen? And then we're just like, whatever, dude. If people listen, they listen. If they don't, they don't. We just keep grinding, posting. The listens keep going up, which is great. We're like almost 3,000 downloads, listens in 24
Wow.
24 countries. So we're all over the place.
2,600 of them are red though, editing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
Just flying
That's
from
all me.
country to
Yeah,
country,
just,
changing.
Just so you guys know, I
downloading it.
use a VPN just to log in to listen, you motherfuckers. No, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And whatever you do, if you ever come on, you know, if now, even today or any time in the future, don't sniffle, don't cough, don't make any other noise, but just talk because
listen.
Red will lose his shit and he'll be like, "You guys just sniffle the whole time," or God forbid
Yeah.
somebody's got to sneeze.
Yeah, while I'm trying to edit the audio, I'll get a bunch of and grunts and whatnot, and I'm just like, dude, it's taking a long time. I gotta edit all the heavy breathing, especially when Fab's on here talking about steaks.
I move my
And
microphone.
I love
gotta-
steaks.
I gotta edit out all the
She's like, "Let me move my microphone."
the sniffles and whatnot. So while I'm doing, I text them and I'm like, "Hey, can you guys just and you know?" And then I get all aggro caveman for a second, then I calmed
But I
down.
mean, look at us. We're not all top athletes. We're all old, and we got beer. Fab looks like he just been asleep for 30 years. Just woke up.
3 hours. Okay.
We're old, man. We wake up, you have your routine. Yeah, clear your throat in the morning.
Wake up, everything cracks.
Except Blackbeard, he's like, I ran 3 miles already and did 2 workouts.
Yep.
How come you're not in a robe?
It's hot, man. It's way too hot for the robe right
way
now.
hot for a robe, dude.
When winter comes back, I'll
Well,
start
you're
wearing
up-
sleeves.
That's bad. It
again.
was cold last time I was on.
Fab, you're in the mountains, dude. We're over here in the desert, bro.
Bro, it's hot here
Yeah.
too.
I think today the high here is like 108.
Yeah, it's crazy
Where
how
you
the whole
at?
country is getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, out at home this last week, it was like 122, 123, which is like
Jesus.
4 hours away from here. So
Too
I
fat
spent
for all that.
my time at the lake with beers in hand. That's why I have a sunburnt hand right here.
Nice.
Just block my hand, my mic.
I think I gotta travel like 40 fucking miles to get to the closest oasis.
Wait, what state are you? You know what the hell's what state are you in?
There should be
K-house.
oases everywhere. Oases
No, there's
is
Oh, so there's all kinds of lakes and shit out there.
Don't say that. When I first moved here, I was so upset because I grew up on the coast. I'm a beach girl. I love the beach. I'm at the
which
beach.
coast?
The West Coast.
West Coast is the best coast. What's
Hey.
up?
Where
Hell yeah.
where we are.
Yeah, I
West
love
Coast is the best coast.
West Coast all day, every day.
Oh, he's a Florida boy. That's right. He's a Florida
Ah.
boy down there. That's
Like
why he's
nice
shaking his
beaches
head.
with warm water.
Yeah.
No.
I
Cold
do
beach,
prefer
no.
Florida over California, though,
Yep.
even though I grew up in California.
Yep.
I'll go back to Florida in a heartbeat.
So, are we talking about landscape or politics?
Me?
Yeah.
What about landscaping politics?
All of it.
The
Landscaping.
politics between landscaping companies.
Mm,
Yes.
I don't know, man. I hate its politics, but I love its landscape, dude. You can go from snow, mountains to fucking water to desert. I mean, it's everything in between. That's what's cool about it. But its politics fucking suck. So I'd rather go back to Arizona where I'm like 4 hours away.
Even need landscapers in Arizona? They just rake the dirt.
Cacti.
We actually put like old railroad ties that they used to use back in the day coming through the desert, and we put them on the back of donkeys and then just have the wild donkeys drag it through the yards.
Level it out.
Yeah.
That works.
Crazy, huh? Because we have wild donkeys from mining towns all over the place out there.
That's cool.
True story.
All them
It's
jackasses.
not.
I found a scorpion in my house yesterday.
The scorpion.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Hey, Reddit, is that how your wife found you? You were out there leveling the landscape?
Mm-hmm. Basically.
Like, look at that ass on that lawn.
Basically. I was out there, I like to spelunk in the desert, hunt scorpions, snakes and whatnot, and do all kinds of deserty things. That's what I was doing.
Me.
Desert stuff.
I hate it. I hate it out here.
I love it.
This
I
is the
absolutely
worst
hate it.
place
I hate it
in the
out-
world.
Yeah.
I
miss
love the
water.
desert, dude. It's got so many things. It's got so many things you could do.
The only
So
reason
much
why
dirt.
I'm here is because I have a decent job, and that's it. That's the only reason why I'm staying here for a little bit. I'm trying to leave so bad.
Yeah. That's the only reason why I'm here is because we're not PCSing for a long time.
Are you planning on retiring out of the AF?
Yeah. Not anytime soon though. Let's say I got 14, but I want to do more. I want to do more than 20. So
Right.
I'm thinking about commissioning. So
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah,
That's
it's always
fucking
better
cool,
when you get
dude.
the officers that were enlisted first. They always seem to be better than the straight fucking.
Especially maintenance officers. Like if you get a
Yeah.
maintenance officer that was prior enlisted,
Mhm.
Or they're
Perfect.
cocky as fuck.
Or
Oh,
yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
We did have
used
a
to
cool Wizzo.
We
That
had this
used to be a crew
maintenance.
chief.
We had this
He was
maintenance
good shit.
officer who was like, he looked like he was 12, and crew chiefs would always bring him like coloring books, SpongeBob coloring books, and like just to fuck with him, and he would get so pissed off. But it was the funniest fucking shit because you'd leave the little Denny's crayons along with a little coloring book, but like right by his door, anonymously, nobody knew.
Dude, at work, one of the Air Force side came up and said, "Oh, I want you to meet our new second lieutenant." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I just graduated." I was like, shaking his hand. I'm looking at him like, how old are you? He's like 23. I was like, go
Wow.
away.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like, go away. I'm still old. I feel it.
But you're
All right.
not. You're not. You're a baby.
You're a
Someday-
little baby.
Compared to all of us, you're a baby.
We got a new
Well, I mean,
trip last week, and we asked what year he was born. Well, I didn't. My coworker did because I didn't know. And he said 2003 or 2004, and I was like, gross.
Crazy.
I threw up in my mouth.
Dang.
Go back to preschool.
Dang, that's when I graduated high school. Shit.
Who said that? What?
Huh? What?
You graduated high school in 2003?
I graduated in 2.
Joined. Yeah, I graduated in 2, joined in 3.
Yeah. Graduated in 3,
Fuck,
joined in 5.
The AARP crew over here.
Yeah. Hey, get us our AAA cards. We're ready. We're fucking ready. That's why we like to make fun of the mayor. Talk about butterscotches because we're getting to where
He
he
is old
was,
as
but
fuck.
he was in the 1900s. We weren't. Right.
Yes.
I swear, when he first said, he's like, yeah, back when I was at Shepherd in 1992. Fucking Christ, dude. Really?
Hey, yeah. Back in the original when the original buildings were up. Of course, the original buildings were up when we went. Not you.
No, they were still up when I was there.
Not you. But you and you.
I never knew they tore them down.
Yeah.
The
they're all
original
gone.
brick buildings, yeah, they were there. I was in it for like 6 months.
And Lovers Park's gone too, isn't it?
No, it's
PDA
still
Isn't that
there.
what it was?
PDA park.
PDA Park?
PDA Park.
No, it's still there.
No, it was there in 2014 when I was there for instructor school.
You smoked there again? It's still.
No,
I
you
heard
gotta
you can't smoke anywhere on base, right?
Oh, what?
That's what
Yeah,
I
you
heard.
have to go outside the gate.
a Shepherd.
Crazy. Yeah, that's what I heard. Like back when I was in.
Back when I was in, they
Yeah.
used to see just people in gaggles going towards the gate. You're like, where you guys? Hey, where you guys headed? I want to go too. Hey, we're going to smoke, man. Oh,
Okay, so you remember the road
okay.
going down from 526, the original cruise ship building, right? The brick building
Mhm.
that had the DFAC in it. If you would go behind that building to the other road, and then that road takes you all the way down to where the training hangars are. That DFAC way down there at the end,
Mhm.
right across the street from that was like an old gravel lot. That's where they had the smoke pit. So everybody had to walk there from the dorms. And after class, you'd see like 90 people over there just gaggled under this little pavilion.
That was the party spot. People
I
would
don't
park
even
their
think they had a
cars, turn their
defect there.
high on. If
Yep.
you with the
What was that?
backpack, they had the Gatorade. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That was the spot.
We had a
Just
we
go
had a
up on the
creep. There's
roof.
a creepy dude that was in the avionics
Yeah.
dorm that
So-
looked like Jeffrey Dahmer that would bring his little folding chair and just sit there and he would smoke Virginia Slims.
Ugh.
Just sitting there like this, watching you guys.
Yeah,
long
he would
skinnies.
smoke at the he would sit above
Y'all
it
got-
and just
y'all
watch
got party
everybody.
Mouse. Y'all got party mouse. I
I
look.
learned the best hack that I ever learned in the military. Pedialyte and vodka.
Hell yeah.
Shake
Shit, I
it up.
still do that when we go to Vegas.
You know, they started making that drink and people are freaking out. We've
What?
been doing it for years. Okay, we've been doing this for years, but they call it the Grom. Have you heard of it? Where they take like a gallon of water, it's a half gallon of water, fucking mix it with a fuck ton of alcohol, so you're being hydrated while still getting fucked up, and people are freaking out about it. But military, we've been doing it for a long
The birds
time.
must know.
Yeah.
Work smarter, not harder.
Or like take the cranberry juice, and like put vodka in it too, and then fucking stash it in your fridge. But I was 21, so I used to go to the fucking mini mall and get pictures. Just be like,
Oh, shit.
yeah. Or go
Fake
across
ID,
to the
though.
go across to the E Club and get fucked up where they have to drag me over. Right before fucking curfew or whatever, because I was not phase one, day one. I was phase 4.
3,
Four?
4.
4? Yeah, the highest
Did
phase.
you have a beach
I
incident?
think it was a
that you?
4.
Was it 4? Was there phase 4?
Yeah.
I thought it was a 4.
I thought it was
Yeah.
phase
I don't
3.
think it was-
Yeah.
1, 2, and
Maybe
3.
3. I don't know.
I don't remember.
It's like
There
all
was
I
years
re-
2
ago.
and 3, and I know for my AFC, like we would only make it to 3, and then there was 4. That was mostly age. Age would make it to 4. They were all the red
When I
ropes.
was there, you got automatic phase 4 if you caught one of the rabbits.
That was not.
That's
That
what
was not true. That was not true. You got an automatic Article 15 if you did one of those.
You know what I used to do when I would get troops, like if I found out who my troops were before they went to tech school, like if I caught them, I would tell them, hey, stay away from the people with the blue reflective belts. And they're like, why? And I'm like, because that's how they identify who has STDs.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
That's a medical squadron, right? The blue reflective belts.
I think so.
I had a friend of mine who got kicked out, but he convinced this dude for the laundry switch up day or whatever. I think it was every week that you'd have to go change your mattress out along with your sheets and everything. So this kid would push his fucking mattress to the area to switch your shit out, and then he got tattled on and kicked out for hazing this kid because he was like, yeah, every morning you got to be out in your blues, out when it's reveille or whatever, and you got to switch your mattress up every week with the laundry. Yeah, he got kicked out. Remedial training.
I always thought it was funny being on the top floor, and then you look out in the courtyard, and at curfew you could, or right before curfew, you could see all the medical peeps jumping out of the windows and then running back to their dorms across the road. And then you see a bunch of crew chiefs run right past them. It was like an exchange.
That was the best.
It's great.
It's the changing of the guards.
Yeah, changing the guard.
I had to do remedial PT. I got in trouble. It sucked.
Who didn't get in trouble at Shepherd?
I didn't.
I don't think I did.
I was drunk a lot.
I should have gotten in trouble.
I should have gotten in trouble. But I didn't.
I got demoted. Because I was a rope. And I got demoted from yellow rope to green rope. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Whatever. I hate this.
But just fucking take it.
Yeah.
No rope.
Yeah, remedial PT. I forgot all about that until you said that. That shit sucked.
So just remember when you're staying in, go to the hospital. Something hurts. So that way when fucking
please.
When you do
it.
When you do your VA shit, when you get out, you can get your percentage. If it hurts, fucking go. Because so you don't have to fight the VA when you get out.
I don't know, man. Every time I go to my hair,
start at your hair and your toes.
No, like your back hurts, your knees hurt, your fucking shoulders hurt, everything. Just go. You'll see a lot of the older people, a lot of the older guys who are getting ready to make master or whatever. They're gonna start going because they're gonna retire. You know what I mean? So start going and start gathering data. So when you get out, you can make your VA claim along with your retirement, so you don't have to fight and you get a higher percentage. Because that's what a lot of people deal with is like myself. I only went to the hospital for my knees because I was on the Fat Boy program. They were having us run 6 miles every other day. So I fucked my knees up, but my back is fucked up and other bullshit. But I never went to the hospital or to the doctor for them. So trying to fight the VA to even give you a 0 for them, they're like, no, it's not service connected, bro. Yeah, but I didn't have that shit before I came in. Can't prove it, dude. Sorry.
Yeah, if you go to the VA after you get out with like a stack like that big or whatever, like the more the better. Doesn't matter if you've only seen like twice for it. Yeah.
The only thing I'm really concerned about right now is, so like, for example, last week we went grocery shopping and I was freaking out. I was super annoyed because I kept hearing like high pitched barking, and I looked and it was the vegetables, and my husband was like, the vegetables aren't barking, like that you're just hearing shit. And every time I go to get my ears checked for my hearing test, they give me a new baseline like every single time I go. I don't know if it's like that's right.
I see the vegetables barking all the time, but that's a different problem. That's not
that's acid.
I think it might be JP8 related, but that's probably
no.
JP, that's weak, bro. You had TS1?
Bro, I've had it all, dude. Had it all, bro.
Real upgrades run on JP8.
Yeah, if you're concerned with your hearing though, just keep going. Just keep going for it. If you wake up one morning after like doing maintenance one week and you're just like, dude, my back is killing me, just go. Doesn't matter if they just give you ibuprofen or send you physical therapy, just go. Because that way, at least it's documented. And if it gets worse, then they have a baseline. Like, okay, she came at this date for the same problem, and she's coming back for the same problem over and over. And then they'll start looking at more and more and send you to different specialists. But the more, the better.
And you'll see people give you shit. Like, oh, you're going, well, you should be here. You don't need all that. No, you're looking out for yourself, really, and making sure that when you get out, you got what you need, right?
Yeah.
Because when you get out, people don't give a fuck. Oh, cool. Hey, thanks. Your back hurts? Your airplane? Mechanic? Yeah, you'll be all right. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just make sure you take care of yourself, because you'll see like I said, you'll see the older guys. Oh, I got an appointment, whatever, expediters and all that bullshit are always on appointments because they're always where? At the doctors. Getting that shit fucking annotated.
Cool.
And instead of, at least now that I know, instead, don't go directly to the VA. I have a company I can send to
VSO, right? The VSO people?
No, don't even go to them. There's a company that can fight for you for a higher percentage. So what you do, if you go directly to VA, they're going to make you submit everything, your whole package to them, but then they're going to do everything they can to basically prove that you're not hurting. They're going to try and lower your percentage. So you go to this company and you submit all of your medical documents as, I want to get rated on what I'm submitting. Not, I don't want the VA to contract out a doctor to prove that I'm okay and I'm not hurting that bad. And there's nothing illegal about it. There's a whole company that'll do it for you. I'll send it in the on one of the social media links, but I'd go through that if I were you, because they'll give you a higher percentage.
Cool, thanks.
Mhm.
Yeah. Is that why every time I get my hearing test on base, they give me a new baseline? They're like, yeah, you're good. I'm like, I can't hear.
Probably.
I got a buddy who's got 50% for flat feet. So
Shit.
claim it all.
Yeah.
All right.
And if you have sleep apnea or trouble sleeping, go get a sleep study done while you're in.
Fuck, even if you don't, go get one.
I did that.
While you're in, do not wait to get out.
Yeah. No,
Hell yeah.
I went because I'm having like issues, so my husband was like really concerned one night. It was really, really bad. I guess I like stopped breathing, and it happened on like more than one occasion. So he pushed me to go get tested, and I did one of those sleep apnea things, the studies, and the test results came back and they said, yeah, you're fine, you're cool, you're good to go. So yeah. But now I know.
After the barking vegetables or before?
Yeah.
Keep going back for it.
Okay.
You kickstart yourself awake?
Yeah.
That's what happens on Kickstart.
Yeah, after like 20 alarms.
Dang.
Yeah.
But you can get 50% just for it's called having a void issue. So if you go to the restroom more than like 7 times in a day or like 8 times in a day, that's like 50%.
Holy moly. Okay.
Hey, I need to get on that, dude.
Or anything like
prostate thing?
Have you been deployed at all? Like when Afghanistan was a real thing?
No. The closest I've been was Korea. I don't think that counts. Sorry about my husband.
Soju. Woo! No,
We get PTSD from soju.
Did you have soju cannonballs?
Yeah, what are they called? Those drinks where you get the beer and then you drop the soju in it. What is it called, that drink?
A cannonball? I think it's a cannonball.
I think it's a cannonball.
I can't remember the name of it, but I learned it over there.
Hell yeah.
Boilermaker?
Not a Boilermaker. It's something weird.
Flaming Dr. Pepper.
It's not an American.
Flaming Mo.
Yeah. No, it was like you get ahi or something and then you put the soju in it.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that's called, but that sounds good.
The only thing I think of is like Good Morning Vietnam with Jimmy Yang's or whatever, the formaldehyde in the beer. Yeah.
Soju, the great stripe taker.
Hey, that shit's good. This
shit's bomb, dude.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like to put that in what is it, the fucking black Captain Morgan's? Or the Kraken rum. That shit's bomb.
Nasty.
Yeah. What?
Ooh.
What?
Well,
And then, you mix it with Dr. Pepper too. You mix it with Dr. Pepper too.
You
Or
also drink Bud Light religiously, so that's
Yes.
Yes.
official sponsor up there in the red.
I'm more of a stout and whiskey girl.
Yeah.
So I like my
Guinness?
dark beers. Guinness, I love Guinness.
That's what's
Yeah, stouts, some porters. I like Jameson. I like because
Yeah.
it's black. Sometimes I'll dabble with rum. I like rum, but I'm not like I know I said Pedialyte earlier, but it's like vodka's not my thing at all. I don't like anything if it's not whiskey or rum.
Good old vodka. Have you tried that orange Jameson yet?
Not yet.
Does anybody?
Mm-mm.
It looked interesting to me. I haven't tried it yet.
I don't really drink Jameson much. I drink more like Macallan, Lagavulin, Oban.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bougie.
Jay, you were sorry,
Yes.
Blackbeard. You were telling me about this water you were drinking the other day.
Yeah, it's called
oat milk.
H2O.
Oat milk.
Oh, alkaline. Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, it's dihydrogen monoxide.
You
That's
gotta know
right.
this one, Rhino. What's that from? It's a whiskey.
Is that Johnny Walker?
Nope.
I've never seen the one
Horsecock.
with the horse on it.
Horsecock.
Oh, Blanton's.
Oh, Blanton's. I haven't
I
had
love that
Blanton's in a
shit.
while.
Have you guys
Dude.
had Screwball before?
What is it?
Screwball
Screwball
Just
whiskey?
Screwball with
Yeah.
grape
with Guinness. Mix it with
something.
Guinness, and it tastes really good.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah,
What?
it's good.
Guinness is too heavy.
It tastes like peanut butter though. It's really good.
I need to try that. Interesting.
Now, Fab,
Yeah.
there's a one I've been looking at too. It's called the Dalmore. So like the lowest age is like 16 years or something. It's like almost $170 a bottle, but the most expensive one they have is $4,900. Yeah,
Why?
It's 16 years aged. Yes.
no, it's 36
This
years.
is a $4,600
sorry.
bottle.
Yes.
36 year age
plastic
whiskey.
bottle.
It's most 36 years.
Double X whiskey.
Just the way I
$3.95.
like it.
Yeah, I'm not spending that much money. That's ridiculous, but it's fun to look at the bottles because you're like, holy shit.
Why?
You guys heard of budget drunk? $2 to get fucked up off of Four Loco.
Hell yeah.
We did the Four
Hell
Loco
yeah.
thing in
Or
Alaska.
Steel Reserve. All you got to do is
God
shotgun. You got shotgun Steel Reserves, dude. And then you're good.
It's like a
Golden.
little,
Oh, we.
first time we
That
met little
old
Mikey,
English.
he was just over there double fisting Four Locos.
Hell yeah. Anybody like Yingling? I love the black and tan. That shit's fucking my jam.
I got a funny story about Yingling. So I was TDY in Tyndall, and I had I was there, and I had some friends back on the West Coast that like were obsessed with Yingling. So the day before we left the end of the TDY, I told my supervisor, I was like, hey, I need to go get some last minute things for like family gifts and whatnot. And he's like, yeah, cool, just take off and we'll meet you back at the dorms afterwards. So I went and I got like 10 cases of Yingling. And then I hope I don't get in trouble for this, but I shoved them in the back of the engine. And
Allegedly. Someone may have put beer near motors. I don't know who can say. Hell yeah.
And then everybody had Yingling on the West Coast.
Yes.
There was a TDY I heard of where they brought a mini bike back, Bay 515.
Dang.
Motorcycle.
That must have been a hassle to get it up there.
Yeah. A lot
Man.
of parachute cord.
And
a
hoisted up.
lot of parachute cord.
Is that the one from
Put it in
Martha's
the back of
Vineyard?
that bitch.
Is that the C-130 from Martha's Vineyard?
No, we were talking about
What?
F-15.
Bay 5.
15, bro.
Oh, no. There was a recent one where somebody, 130, went up to Martha's Vineyard and they transported a motorcycle back. And the Air Force lost their shit.
F-15s aren't that fancy like trash haulers. We don't go to Martha's Vineyard. All right.
We go to Hill, fucking Vegas, and Tyndall.
Sounds like you're
listen.
just jealous, bro.
I am kind of jealous. What year did you go to Tyndall? Those are my old stomping grounds. I love that shit. I'll go back right now.
I went every other year for like 6 years. Yeah. Yeah. It was like I would go back and forth between Tyndall and what is it over there in Hawaii? What's that base over there?
Hickam.
Yeah. So
Sick.
1 year I'd go to Hickam, and then the following year I'd go to Tyndall.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Crafter motors?
Motors? Well, no, the Pratts.
The Pratts. Okay, the F100s.
Yeah, so you just like if you take a spare engine, it'll get shipped. You know,
dude, the king of blowouts, bro. The king of fucking flameouts. F100s. Fucking
pickle motors. Yeah, buddy.
You see him taxi out, you're like, yeah, my jet's fucking going up. And then as soon as you see him take off, you go, you're like, fuck.
I'm like, yeah,
let's pull a motor. Let's change a sink out. Woo!
That's fun though.
I will say, changing a sink out though, and I went there, it's pain in the ass.
Let's change a sink and go through the trim pad.
Just get a drill, and then you put your little speed handle extension thing on there, and you open up the nozzle, shove the sink back up, and you're good to go.
Send it. See?
Yeah.
Crew chiefs, we just look at it like, how you do this? What you do?
Just do high power runs, take it all the way up over the hump, and
hammer.
Clearly, I don't know what a sink is on F-16s, but you didn't catch mine. You know, we had low water pressure in our sink, once, and I had to fix that in flight.
Oh.
That sucked. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about a literal sink.
Yeah.
After you scoop the trash out of it, fucking Oscar.
Yeah.
Transfer water from the toilet.
The water pressure in the toilet wasn't great.
My microwave's not working today, Chief. I don't understand this.
It was a microwave oven. Actually, only J's had microwaves. The old E and H's had the old from the Vietnam era ovens in there. But yeah, it was great.
Nobody cares.
That's so funny.
You're just jealous, man. It's fine. I'll sit in my hammock, eating my nice hot pocket or drinking my coffee. It was great. Great TDYs.
My uncle was a paramedic during a desert storm. And I don't know. When I told him I was going TDY one time, he was like, "Oh, yeah, make sure you take food, like some ramen or something." I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" And he goes, "Yeah, just don't you have a microwave when you fly?" And I'm like, "No, what the fuck are you talking about?"
No, they put us on a van.
Yeah,
they put us on a van and ship us out there, fucker. Gosh,
ride the motor all the way there,
right? No shit. No shit. And I'm not even Advon. All right. God.
That's so funny.
Hell yeah. Do you have any? Oh, I'm sorry. I'd like to interrupt a lot.
That's okay. No, I thought he was talking about a literal sink earlier, like the engine part, not like a kitchen sink.
I was talking about the sink on the 15 because I saw that change quite often.
Yeah.
Dealing with F100s, but this
motherfucker,
he's fucking. Yeah. That guy. He
slave a deek first.
Wash dishes.
And then do it.
Did you have to wash the pilot's dishes when you were since you were crew chief, right? Your crew dog.
No.
Did you have to wash their dishes?
No, he delivered. He delivered.
Oh yeah, he's like,
he was
coffee, tea, or me, sir.
He was a steward.
Yeah, I had the little drink card. I was like, peanuts,
pretzels, Cokes, water.
Peanuts? No, thanks. I have some.
Stewardess, will you please wash my meal prep dish? Thank you.
Oh my God.
Do you have any?
Sorry, there you
go
again. Just
funny. Listen, everyone was quiet for a second, so I had to break the silence. That's what we do.
Don't be rude to our guests.
Okay.
Dead air is wrong air. All right.
I was gonna say one time I got an incentive while I was in Korea. They're like, "Oh yeah, you know what? You guys worked so hard. We're gonna reward you." I'm like, "What? You never hear about maintainers getting incentive flights." It was on a C-130.
Yes.
Fuck you.
That's so fucked. Oh,
Yeah.
You got a
dude.
C-130 with net seats. Good luck.
Damn. They couldn't even do it on a
And we're
16,
gonna
man.
combat
That's
land.
that's fucking rough.
Did
bro.
you at least get to sit on the ramp? Like put the harness on and sit on the ramp and let your feet hang out?
No, they were in the middle of an exercise. So it was one of those gunships. So that was pretty badass.
that's cool.
except for the fact that we didn't get to see the guns. Their goal, the crew's goal, was to see how many maintainers they can get to throw up, and we didn't throw up. So I was just like, yeah, this is such a letdown.
Woo.
The
I
C-130
will say
is
that-
very known for its maneuverability and G-loads. So
Yeah.
So
That's
it's funny
pretty
you say
fun.
that. It's funny you say
Uh,
that because when the first time I went to the Red Flag in Nellis, we were trying to basically going through all the little canyons in the test range, and F-22s couldn't get us because we were too slow. So by the time they would lock on, we would turn, and then the F-22 would overshoot every time.
Well,
Dude, that's why
Every
you
time.
just
But
send out
when you're doing
A-10s,
that
bro.
with the weapons school guys, they put a little bubble on the top escape hatch, and let me tell you, it very close to throwing up. The only time I've ever been close to throwing up, and you're going like within 5 feet of these canyon walls, and they're just ripping this 130 through there.
the worst part of the incentive ride was flat and level, heading back to
Yeah.
base.
That was the only
It's
part
all
I got
fucking
nauseous on.
floating and side to side.
yeah, they're just going like this. You can tell they were trying their best to make us sick, and they turned the heat all the way up too, so everybody was like stripping.
Oh, dude, it gets hot in the back there.
Did they try to do a cool max climb in it? But they
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, and then they're like,
Combat land is where it's
there
at.
it is.
they're like, so we were gonna drop the ramp and let you guys sit and look at the water and whatnot, but we gotta go back now.
Well, you
Some
know
dickhead crew chief
that
didn't do the dishes, so we can't do it.
Yeah. Start washing the dishes, dude.
that is the
Gosh.
coolest experience, is sitting on the ramp, just letting your feet hang off and just watching everything. It's pretty cool.
Was it Osan? Kunsan? If you don't mind
Kunsan.
me asking. Kunsan. So A-10s were there?
Yes,
Yeah, Pilsung.
I actually saw like my first real elephant march there, so that was
That's
was
rad.
badass. Yeah, it was super fucking cool.
Those are always cool to see fucking the pictures. I've never actually been to
Yeah.
one. And like
I-
see
All
it
our jets were always
happen.
broke.
What you don't see is you see all the airplanes they tow out there, and they
Well,
did
they
put the
to
little
take the pictures. Yeah.
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 You see all the actual aircraft running taxi around them.
Well, it is PACAF. So they fly the fuck out of everything. They surge constantly and fly till everything's broken. Then they're like, why are we not FMC, bro? What's up? What's going on?
Yeah,
know what I
we were
mean?
constantly fighting them for airspace, for time slots and stuff. Yeah, it was kind of a bitch.
Do you know what a good FMC rate for B1s and Dias is?
One jet.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Like
One.
like
F5.
9%.
just
One-
positive.
One jet.
Like 9%. They just
There
left
They
them there.
leak like a motherfucker too.
Yeah,
There was
they're
a-
garbage.
There was a B1 at Nellis that I'd heard of that like he was whipping around to get onto the runway and it started cracking burner. Basically started powering up and flipped over one of the EOR trucks, like one of the bread trucks
shit.
at the end. Yeah. Because he was overzealous, man, trying to get out there.
Ready for it.
And there were people in the truck. It's crazy.
Have you guys been to Anderson in Guam?
No.
So it's really cool if you go hike. If you guys get the chance to go hiking through the jungles on base. They have like a shit ton. I think it's B-52s.
I've heard
just-
about this.
Yeah, and they're everywhere. They just like crashed and they're like scattered like all over.
What?
the jungle.
Mhm.
It's
Like
it's-
crash parts and shit all over the place?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty eerie, but really cool.
Whoa.
Well, you can do the
that's
same thing at
cool.
Edwards. So you go in the middle of the desert and see everything.
Yeah,
that's
there's
crashed out
like
there.
a what is it? A B58. There's a couple
Yep.
of them.
Yeah,
out,
the
out-
hustler.
out at the end of.
There's a couple of B-52s as well.
Edwards.
There's like three
Yeah.
of them out there.
B-52s, and then up towards the naval test site. There's some fucking
China Lake.
B-29s sitting out there in the middle of the desert too.
That's
If you
cool.
ever-
Crazy.
Has anybody ever been to Eielson? If you go to Eielson, you can go to see Lady of the Lake. There's a
Yeah, that's pretty
B-29.
cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool because I went up there in the wintertime, but you can see the front, basically the nose of it with all the window panes that used to be there. You can see all that sticking out, and you can see the tail sticking out of the ice. It's pretty cool.
Have you guys been to the Boneyard in Tucson?
No, I've always wanted to go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so I was super excited and I went and then I saw like some of the jets that I worked on in the beginning of my career and I was kind of pulled at my little heartstrings a little bit.
Dang.
I was like, that's
Yeah.
my
A lot
bitch
of
over there. Know her.
A lot of the original 130s I worked on are there because they were like 1960 models. They're all wrapped up in cellophane.
My
Yeah.
jet's out. My jet's out there. My D model 8570. She's sitting out there. Still got my name. Everything on
Dang.
DCC spot. Still sitting out there. Sucks.
Just catch the tan.
So that clown jet out in front of ops at Edwards, that was the first F-15 I launched out.
What?
In front of
You're old as fuck.
what do you call it? Flightline
Op center.
Op center,
It's-
yeah. The main one.
The
Yeah.
one out
The
over by
only-
FMS. The one over
The
by
orange and
FMS.
white one.
15?
The orange and white one, 114.
Okay.
I've been there. I didn't know that. Now I'm
Yeah.
gonna go back and look at it.
Hell
I'll put,
yeah.
Nice.
I'll put a sticker on it.
I think the old the F4 that's up on the hill by where like Panda is, like Outdoor Rec and all that stuff. The F4 on the hill there. I think Greg Guevara launched that out. Like that was one of his first F4s he launched out back in the day.
Wow, that's crazy. The first engine I ever worked on, it crashed.
Dang. Because of the motor?
No.
Oh shit.
But it was really scary. I was like an A1C.
Motor was still running.
I still
Dude.
remember. Yeah, it was still running. It was in the ground. It was in the ground, and the blades were still spinning.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
5,000. I'll never forget that serial number.
Did they lock down your toolboxes and your forms and everything like
they
that?
came in, the UTM like called everybody and was like, okay, TBA is going to be locked. They came and they took all our computers, and it was like a 3-month long investigation. It was really
Yeah.
scary because was all over that motor.
Damn. They did the same thing to this this airplane, this 15 pilot, newer trainer or trainee got disoriented and popped the canopy off mid-flight. So he was fucking flying convertible. And you were there.
watching that
You were at Tyndall. I was watching
Yep.
him come in. Yeah. And they they locked down everything for months and then blamed it on maintenance at first, and then took the pro super and then the maintainers to the hospital and took enough blood to where they had to get rides back. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, here, have another cookie. All right, let's take more blood. Here, have another cookie. Let's, you know what I mean? That kind of shit.
Yeah.
But watch them come in.
We had them do that on 130. So they were turn around on the assault strip, and you can use the engines, like put one in max reverse and 4 a little bit of power, and it'll turn a little bit better to make a U-turn. And the pilot went way too hard, and he yanked it too hard on the nose wheel steering, and the nose wheel basically buckled and went up into the aircraft, the jet. So as soon as that happened, they basically shut maintenance down. Basically blamed it on us, and like 6 months later, they were like, "Oh yeah, the pilot just too much power on the engines, and he's the one that did it." It was like, so we've all been interrogated by SOI for 6 months.
Yeah.
For what? We don't cause that. There's no way anything we did on that nose brace is just gonna buckle. That shit is huge.
They did that. I mean, they do that with everything. They did that with
it's always maintenance fault.
We had two A10s. We had two A10s crash at Nellis because the trainer,
at the same time.
Yeah, at the same time. They were night flying, and it's only one seater, right? So they were doing a training mission, whatever, and one guy hit the other, and then they put them both in the dirt. And then we also had where a Langley jet. You were probably at Tyndall, but it was weekend duty. Remember the Langley jet that went off of the fucking runway that sat there for like 3 months?
Yeah, down there by the fucking towards the trim pad, not at trim pad, but down that way.
Yeah, I was on top of my jet, fucking putting on panels, weekend duty. Okay. Hey, oh shit, this jet's coming in. Cool. Okay, tire, I guess, popped, or a couple tires popped, and it went off onto the side of the runway. It was great. And then they locked down fucking everything. All the TDY guys and everything.
Dude, Goodyear told me a story about F-15s. There's one that splashed in the water. Because the pilot got ejected from the seat. I guess you guys have the handles on the side by your legs.
Yeah.
So pilots, when they did the investigation, they pulled it out. Everything was still there, and the ejection handle on the left side was all scuffed up. So the investigator got in and put a full suit on, mask, everything, and took his mask and shoved the mask into the side and then turned around to like look behind him, and it lifted up the handle. So so when they did the investigation, looked on the fleet, every ejection seat had scuff marks. It was a normal thing that these pilots were being taught to take their mask off and just shove it in the ejection seat handle.
Mm.
And then every time they would turn around, it would pull up the lever.
Wow.
Dude. Well, yeah,
That
he
just
was
makes things a little more interesting.
Goodyear was egress, right? So
But
I
they
mean,
blamed
Yeah,
it on
it
they
was.
blamed it on egress as installing the seats improperly.
That's
And
fucked up.
this one investigator came in and was like, nope. Come to find out, they were being taught that in pilot school, in training school. Just shove your mask in there.
They have a different troubleshooting book, pilots. It's like being an engine mechanic. That was one of the most frustrating things when I was working with the 15s, because I'd get a red ball and I get called out there and I'm trying to tell him, like, run him through, like, he's still in chocks, but he's getting ready to take off, right? And so I'm up there on the ladder and I'm telling him, like, sir, I need you to, cycle this switch, blah, 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 blah. And then he'll come back and tell me, well, my troubleshooting procedures say not to do that. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Cycle it.
Yeah. Right. Who's the
they
SME motherfucker? Me.
That's one thing I do like on F-35. Like, so when we do engine runs, like even when I teach it, we have the pilot's checklist, and it's very their checklist is very detailed. So whenever we do it, if we have any type of red icall or yellow, we're supposed to follow their checklist, because their checklist is more detailed than what we have. And it's flipping switches, turning things off, turning them back on. That's the one thing I do like, is it's very, very detailed.
That's convenient. I don't understand why they have a different list than, like, if it's troubleshooting, why did they have a different list, or like a different procedures than what the mechanics have?
I say the F-35 one's probably like that thick. It's huge.
Yeah. That's cool.
I'm sorry, guys. Just to give you guys a heads up, I got about 15 minutes till I got to get ready for work. So
real quick, tell us any TDY stories or any fun things. You don't have to say names, or if you tell us one that's a little bit sensitive, we can always blur your face out if you need to.
It's fine. So speaking about yelling at pilots. So I love doing
that's
air
the
shows.
best.
Yeah, right. It's the only time I communicate with them. But so I was at an air show. I'm one of those. I volunteer for all the air shows. There's so much fun, And then, like, when there's downtime, you just sit there. You just sit there in the spot with the ice chest. You know what I mean?
Until the end, where you have to clean up and it smells like a landfill.
Yeah.
Come to Edwards. Every day is air show at Edwards. Literally.
Right. This pilot, he came back and, he got out, whatnot, shut down. Then the next day, he was getting ready for the air show, and the crew chief saw a huge puddle underneath the engine. And I was the only engine troop there. I'm like, what the fuck? It's me by myself. If it's a fuel leak, I'm fucked. So we dropped the panels, and I see that it was the PLA shaft. And I was pissed. I was fucking pissed. I look at the PLA shaft, and it's about to burst. And so I go up in the cockpit, and I see that he left the engine master switch on. Master switch. Yeah, you guys. So it leaves the fuel open, so it'll just like fill everything into the point where the O-rings are gonna burst. And so I get in there, I run it and whatnot, and he comes back and he was like, so what does this mean? Are we going home? Do I get the day off? And I was like, no. I was like, the next time you fly this thing, don't forget to put the engine master switch in off. And he was, wasn't it? And I'm like, yes, it was. Get in the jet. Fly, come back. Let me know what happens. But yeah, that was
air shows are fun. I volunteer for an air show, and there's this dude, the Jelly Belly guy with the jelly beans. We're just chilling in the hangar. He's like, hey, huh?
I got a picture of that plane.
He's like, hey, I need volunteers for my show. I need help. And so I'm like, me and another senior airman are just chilling, doing nothing. And our senior was like, you two are going to help him. We're like, oh, fuck. Okay, what do we got to do? He's like, all right, you got to stand on the runway. And when I come at you, you need to jump down. And we're like, wait, when you come at us with what? When I dive down at you with the airplane, you need to jump down onto the ground. It's like, oh, fuck. here goes our heads, dude. Our heads are gonna get cut off, whatever. He's like, but before you do that, I need you to like signal me and act like, you know, I'm up. You need me to come down because, you know, he has parts that fall off of the shit or whatever. It was crazy, dude. It was crazy. This motherfucker, I mean, he came at us, dude. It was like no fucks given. I don't care if these guys are in the Air Force. I'm going to go full force because I'm in a show, right? I was like, oh, fuck, please don't let my head get cut off. Please don't let my head get cut off. It was fun. It was fun in the end, but it was nerve wracking, man. Out on the runway, you're like, looking like an idiot, like, hey man, come down, your aileron fell off. Oh, come on. Oh shit. They made like 3 passes at us. You have any more stories?
Yeah, so you know, like, so being you know, a female, when I show up to the line, TDY, with other units, you know, I don't know what they're thinking when they see me, but most of the time it's not good.
Are you
And
like
that's
this? You give him this? Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
yeah, pretty much. So I'm on the line and we're on the line, we're taking off, we're doing an exercise with another unit, and I'm listening to my jets spool up. I hear the JFS and I hear a bunch of sharing. I hear a bunch of sharing. I'm like, what the fuck? Take me to that jet right now. I'm in the expedited track. I'm like, take me there right now. So I get off and I go underneath. The crew chief's already underneath, and I'm pissed because he hasn't told the pilot to shut down yet. And he's like, "What's wrong? What are you doing here?" And I was like, "I'm engines. Your isolation decoupler sheared." And he goes,
Oh,
"How do you know
shit.
that?" And he's like, "How do you know that?" And I was like, "Cause I heard it." And so I get underneath, and we open you look in the little latch, and I get the flashlight and I show him. I was like, "Look, your shit is sheared. Like, you need to tell him to shut down right now." Long story short, he shuts down. We start changing it out. I'm working on it, you know, with my little Allen wrench up in there and trying to, you know, get the everything loose. And he comes over
Those are
and
my nightmares.
he goes, "Scoot over." I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "Scoot over. You don't even know what you're doing. Your engines. All you do is back shop. You're irrelevant on the flight line." I'm like, "What the fuck, dude? Like, get out of here, man. Like, let me do my job." He totally job jacked me. He like
Fucked up,
took
bro.
my tool. It wasn't even his, they were my tools. And he took
Yeah.
them. I was like, what the fuck?
Trying to get the fucking paw carriers out so you can get the fucking ISO decouplers done. Yeah.
And I
That
have really
shit
small
sucked,
hands. I was
dude.
like the go-to person for that. Freaking screw chiefs.
Hey, whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
That's not the worst name we've been called.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's actually a good one.
Yeah, it's
I
a good
don't
one.
think I've ever heard that one before.
Hey,
No.
does anyone have a veteran program today to talk about?
I do.
Oh yeah.
Would you like to talk about it?
Yep. So I brought them up before, but it's I keep seeing them on LinkedIn posting more and more and more stuff. But it's the Boulder Crest Foundation. They're out there in Bluemont, Virginia. They actually have 7 jobs open right now for
Whoa.
veterans, like a director of programs, a VA director of programs, all kinds of different stuff where they help veterans. But basically, what they do is a pioneering nonprofit organization focused on supporting combat veterans and their families and first responders through their 2 post-traumatic stress growth academies, Boulder Crest in Arizona and Boulder Crest in Virginia. They ensure this remarkable community of heroes can live great lives filled with passion, purpose, service, and growth here at home, and help struggling families come together so they live a healthful and peaceful life after their time in the military. But they're on LinkedIn. I reached out once and it's almost like we replied back the next day. But great foundation. And there's a lot of these little foundations popping up like that. We found one. I think Red, you found it was in Colorado or something, or is it, maybe it was this one. But you can go out there and any type of veteran, whatever your disability rating is, you can go fishing, hunting. Like everything's free. You just basically sign up for it, and they pick a certain amount of people per time, and they'll fly you out there, and it's kind of a getaway. Lets you get away and escape the reality of the world and do your thing.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Those are, man, there needs to be more and more programs that come up and help, you know. That one's a really good one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And thank you, Betty, for coming on today. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming on, hearing us be jackasses like we normally do. You're welcome anytime. Anytime you want to come on, just hit us up on the email. Be like, hey, let's fucking shoot the shit again.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thanks for having me. I appreciate
Or
it.
if you're doing your if you're doing your podcast, just hit us up. Blackberry is usually our social media manager.
Cool.
But if anybody's available, we can either one of us can join yours and be a guest, but yeah, you're welcome back anytime.
Yeah, and if you want to plug your projects that you have going on and anything that you've got going on, so that way anybody listening can go and latch onto your podcast and listen as well.
Yeah, for sure. We got to make something happen. I'm a one lady show, so just the email that I provided you guys, that's where you'll find me, and on IG too.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. That's cool.
Red's a one lady show too.
All I see is jealousy in your face. All right.
Oh,
All I see is jealousy in your face. Yeah, and another thing, I'm gonna do a shameless plug for my band here. I'm in this band called Marry Sleep with Kill. It's all one word. We're metal. We're trying to do some stuff. We got a show with Head PE coming up in Scottsdale next month. Want to go give us a listen? We're all over the place. Spotify, Apple, everywhere else.
so no bullshit. It's actually good.
Shameless plug.
Normally, when like your crew chief buddy pitches his band, they suck. But I was thoroughly impressed. It's good.
Thanks, man.
I commend you.
It's a lot of hard work. 12 years of hard work, dude. So far, 12 years of hard work.
I mean, he just plays the bass, so he's
Whoa.
He does the taps.
The bass is cool.
He plays the tambourine.
The bass.
I'm the guitar
Tambourine
player.
maracas.
Okay, I don't play bass, you motherfuckers.
You're saved as Red, not the lead singer.
If he ever starts singing by
phone,
himself,
just
it
so you
sounds
know.
like a Creed remake. You know, it's pretty good.
Dude, my dog hates it when I do that. I do that because I'll be when you are where, and then he'll start barking and going crazy. He fucking hates it, dude. He hates it. But yeah.
So
you guys gotta do. You gotta do some like Britney Spears covers.
I'll give you guys a listen. Just
All screamo.
Hell yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're trying to get this contest is going on. We're trying to, hit the big time. So I don't gotta do a day job. Except for play music.
Slap at the bass.
And do podcasting all day. That's what I want. That's what I want to do. But hell yeah. Blackbeard, where can you find us?
All the normal spots, Buzzsprout, and then you can hear us on Spotify, Apple, Amazon. What I wrote it down. Google, all them things, and then our normal social media, the
Google,
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Wait, it's not Twitter anymore. It's X.
X, yeah.
X.
Go
and then YouTube and Discord. And I think that's it for now. Look us up.
Okay.
Keys of the Jet.
And Betty, do you have any other projects besides just your one podcast that you're doing? You have anything else that are you just on Spotify or you want anywhere else?
No, so my podcast, Jet Fuel and Roses, is on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio.
Awesome. Go give her a listen. I was listening to the one episode of Big Booty Judy yesterday while I was trying to get some stuff done.
So you read?
It's a great show, huh?
So you were on there?
Yes, I was. But
It was
I changed my
great.
name and changed my voice. Dick. All right, guys. This has been a great episode. Feel free to come on. Hit us up if you want us on or you want to come on anytime. Okay.
Will do. Thanks, guys.
Are we staying
No
after?
problem.
Thank you.
Yeah,
For a second.
Attention?
For a second.
Just for a second.
So hold on, don't leave yet.
So Fab
Cheers,
hasn't been here.
motherfuckers.
So cheers, motherfuckers! And are you gonna pull chocks and send us out or what, bitch?
Later, motherfuckers.
I love steak.
Love you.
My concho. Spread my butt cheeks.
Missies.